Alright, so I guess this video is supposed to be 10 random facts about me. I'm thinking of them as I go, so there will probably be some kind of thinking type pauses, and I might edit them out if they're too long. Alright, so first, okay, I have 2 adopted siblings, my brother, one of my brothers, and my sister. They're both from South Korea. Yeah, we got my sister when she was less than a year old, and my brother when he was about 3. Second random fact is my only biological sibling, my youngest brother, was born exactly 12 years after me on the same day. So we have the same birthday, just he was born 12 years after I was. So that's kind of interesting. The third fact is I drive a 1987 Mustang with a GT spoiler that was already on there when I got it. I didn't even do that to it. And it's at least 4 different colors. It's mainly blue, it has a red fender, and then 2 gray doors, and then where the paint is missing, it's a different color gray, and then there's duct tape on it, and some primer, so it's like 6 colors, maybe 7. And that was number 3, okay. Number 4, well, I could count those last 2 as 2, so I'll say this is number 5, because I'm having a problem thinking of things right now. Number 5, oh, yeah, it's kind of random. I bought my own computer when I was 13, and I was paying for it for 3 years until I was 16. I still have it. It's the one I use now. Except when I bought it, it was like $1,000, and I could get one for the same, like as good as mine is now, for like $300. So that really stinks. But I did that, and I paid for it with my $5 a week allowance for 3 years. So that was pretty crazy, having no money from my allowance. Okay, number 6. I like biking everywhere, pretty much. As long as it's more than 45 degrees outside. I bike to school. I bike with my friends. In fact, spring break last year, we biked almost 40 miles from where I live to where Cherry Hill turns into a dirt road if you go down it west, which if you live anywhere in and around Dearborn, you know that that's pretty far. I mean, maybe it's not actually 40 miles, I don't know. It might only be like 20. So I can't remember how long it takes to drive that far, but it took us like 5 hours round trip. And we go biking like when we go camping and stuff too, so. Let's see, number 7. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I gotta think of 4 more. Oh, number 7. Since about a year or 2 ago, I have not slept in a bed at my own house, because about that long ago, I decided I didn't want my bunk bed anymore, and I gave it to my brother, and then my parents bought me a futon, just because that's what I wanted. I didn't want a bed. I don't know why I didn't want a bed, but I just didn't want a bed, so I got a futon, and it's pretty cool, because it just looks like a giant mattress on the floor, because all the legs and stuff are covered up by a blanket, and that's pretty cool. Number 8. I like to read. Now, that's kind of weird because, you know, a lot of people, that are like my age that I know, they just don't read. They never do. We were supposed to read a book in school, and they never read it, and, you know, everything like that. They never read, you know, on their own free will or anything like that. And I do. You know, not like every single kind of book, mostly, like fantasy type stuff with like knights and swords and battling and I don't know, all that kind of stuff. But you know, that's number 8. Number 9 would be that one of my friends has been my friend since kindergarten and is still my friend now, which means he's been my friend since kindergarten and I'm now a junior in high school, so that's from like kindergarten to 11th grade, so it's over 10 years, and that's kind of interesting, I think, because I don't know anyone else who's had a friend that long, comparatively, you know, because I mean, people who are, you know, a lot older obviously probably have, but, you know, we've only been alive 16 years, and for 10 of those, almost 11 probably, you've known this one person, and they've been your friend. It's, you know, kind of interesting, I think. Number 10, should be number 10, yeah. I duct tape a lot of stuff. Yeah, I couldn't really think of anything else to say, but I duct tape a lot of stuff. And, like, pretty much anything I have, if I break it somehow, I just duct tape it back together. Like this one time I got really mad and I threw my remote up against my wall and it broke in half. So I, like, pulled off the broken parts and just wrapped it in duct tape and it was fine. There's probably a ton of other stuff I've duct taped. Like my car, I duct tape over all the rust so that it wouldn't rust worse. And yeah, so I did that, and so that's 10.